Okay, so I'm just making a quick video to give you guys a better understanding of where I am with the process of getting the Roland MT-32 working. So this is my computer rig here, and this is my Sound Blaster or 64. So what I should tell you is my Roland is here, the light is on. There is a MIDI message that I didn't see for some reason before, but the light doesn't flash at all. So I've got the Roland output from here going into my Sound Blaster line in, and I've got the line out going to my speaker, which is just on my bed over there, just for convenience because the wire is really short. I got the MIDI from here. I got the MIDI here going to the ports over here, as you can see. Okay, so now if we switch over to the computer, you can see here that we're on the Windows 98. So I've loaded up the Creative MIDI player just to show that you can hear some audio. Don't know why it's not focusing. My phone focus is really bad, so apologies about that. There you go. So as you can hear, there is audio, but if we look down at the Roland MT-32, there is no MIDI light going off, and there is no changing of the instruments. But also, if we load up a game as well, in this case I'm going to load up Lego Suit Larry 6. As you can see, you can still hear audio even though everything's set up correctly. You can hear audio, so the audio is getting passed through the Roland MT-32 to work. I presume anyway. But yeah, so again, looking down at the Roland, no activity. This is installed with the Roland MT-32 drivers. Normal audio, that's not Roland MT-32 audio. Someone did say that maybe is this working or not, but I presume because it's lighting up, it's working. I presume there's just something wrong with the setup on the computer. So one last thing I want to show you guys is the mixer set. This is to show that I've done the drivers, so I can actually access the mixer set. So one thing I did notice while recording this is actually the computer is not actually saving the settings I've changed. So according to the Field Computer Lab video, you're meant to turn off mic, PC speaker, CD, so you don't get some interference. You're also meant to turn on the output line down on the bottom right and turn off all the input and then hit save. And I've done that, and I've just realised now, even after a PC reset and going back in here, it just resets to its default standard. So for example, if I change the settings here, tab to change over here. If I, one more tab, sorry, that's on save. If I turn off, I can't remember how you do it, is it enter? There you go. If I turn off all this, as instructed, go down here, turn on the line. Also, this might also, it makes me think that maybe this is the reason why I can't get it to work, because if the line output is off, obviously it's not going to work. So I'll put these on here, and then I'm just going to go up to save. This is just evidence so you can see that I'm doing it. Press space to save a few times, and also press enter just to be safe. Then to exit, I have to press escape, and then if I just go into mixer set quickly before I restart, I'm focused. Mixer set. You can see that it saved the changes here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video and start a new video after a restart, and you'll see that all the settings have set back to default. Okay, so we're back. This is from a fresh install. So we're going to go cd ... to get to the root file. We're going to do cd Sound Blaster 16 because that's where the mixer set is, and then we're going to launch mixer set. So as you can see, we're back here, and all the settings after a fresh reset has reset. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if maybe the button I'm pressing to use the save is the wrong button, but when I press space or enter on it, it does flash. So for some, what I'm actually thinking now is maybe this is the reason for it, but hopefully now, guys, you understand why I am with setting up the Roland MT-32. I feel like I'm so close to getting it working, but I'm not really that experienced with DOS. I sort of missed that era. Hopefully someone can give me a bit of help. I did actually build the computer over here so I could use the Roland MT-32 on with the CA games that he used to own, because I do a lot of streaming, and I have one of my things is I stream directly. I don't use emulation. I have all my consoles over here that I stream from, and I wanted to do the same thing with the Windows 98 PC, where I can stream DOS games a bit more natively, and also the more 3D games at the end of the 90s, maybe early 90s era, mid 90s to end 90s. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys can give me some advice.